Honest Bob Jenrick has stated the Conservatives won't rule out leaving the ECHR or the European Court of Human Rights in order to stop the so-called lefty lawyers from stopping their Rwanda plan. This is just another excuse to try and strip away some of your rights, so don't be fooled by this. Here he is trying to claim their ineptitude to control migration is all part of their master plan to deter people from coming.
Are gripping this issue and we're beginning to make progress.
If you are making such progress, why is the backlog so huge? Why does it take 1 to 3 years to process somebody here in the UK and it takes 6 months in Germany? That's the nub of the problem, isn't it?
It isn't the nub of the problem, but it is an important thing that we have to get right. I say that because there are those, such as the Labour Party, and you heard from Yvette Cooper earlier, saying that just if you process claims quickly, that will fix it. I think that's a naive view. That's what they did when they were last in office, and that just encourages more people to come.
And here is the only way this mess the Tories have created is actually going to be fixed.
As a result, really, to just try and distract from the fact that the government is failing. Instead of ramping up the rhetoric, instead of promoting division, what they should be doing is getting on with sorting the problems out. Rishi Sunak's plan is just not working at the moment. We've got the crossings in June and July are higher than they were last year. Also got 10,000 more people in hotels compared to when Rishi Sunak promised to end hotel use altogether. And the asylum system just feels broken, border security is being undermined. What we need to do is go properly after the criminal gangs that are making huge amounts of money from the dangerous boat crossings and also clear the asylum backlog. That's what Labour would do. We've set up a new fast-track system to do that so we can end hotel use, the barges, the bases, all of that, and get back to a proper functioning system.
I also want to draw your attention to the Guardian article that explains why, regardless of their rhetoric or their new illegal immigration bill, none of it and the Rwanda plan is going to work. Meanwhile, new claimants keep arriving. Under the Illegal Migration Act, given royal assent last month, anyone who arrives by illicit means, on small boats from France, most pertinently, is disqualified from asylum in Britain. They become, in Home Office speak, ineligible persons, liable for detention. The law stipulates that these people, to be deported, then the destination must be a safe third country. Currently, no one else has signed up for the Rwanda plan, and it's been on hold since the Court of Appeal ruled it unlawful. If the Supreme Court agrees, the whole policy is non-operational, as the Home Office might say, or utterly screwed, as everyone else will say. Rwanda can't take everyone. Facilities in Kigali are ready to accommodate 300 people. The government there says it can take up to 1,000 people over a 5-year trial period. And remember, that's at a further cost of £169,000 per person. Last year, about 46,000 people crossed the channel in small boats. If its powers are to be applied as written, then it will create a whole new problem. Thousands of detainees stuck in bureaucratic limbo. To avoid this scenario, or at least to delay its realisation, government has postponed the implementation of the law. My guess is this will happen. The National Borders Act of 2022 was Priti Patel's effort at a crackdown, introduced a 2-tier system for asylum claims that was meant to discriminate against small boat passengers. That mechanism was quietly abandoned as impractical earlier this year. Remember, these people have a majority in Parliament. They have the ability to pass any law without any opposition being able to stop them. And here we are, year after year, of them coming up with Baldrick-style cunning plans that involve nothing better than wasting money and possibly turnips, and them trying to claim it was all a master plan to stop the people coming in the first place. So why do you think they're failing so badly? But not only on this, but on all of their 5 promises. What do you think they can use as a platform to base their next election strategy on? Because I'm really struggling to think of anything they can point to. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And you can see that they're running out of plans and running out of ideas and have absolutely no idea what to do with the situation. So they're just going to start blaming everybody else. And you can see them doing that in the video that's on screen now. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.